Our next movie is named Personal Services, and it's inspired by the life and adventures of Cynthia Payne, a woman who's unknown in this country but has become a folk hero in England, where she's been arrested twice for running a red light house that catered mostly to old men who enjoyed hot tea more than hot times. Julie Walters stars in the movie as a hard-working waitress who invests in real estate and discovers there is more than one way to pay the mortgage.
The rent, Miss Painter. It must be paid. One way or another.
Oh.
Before long, she's in the brothel business, specializing in middle-aged and older men who are lonely for conversation and excitement.
Now, brothel days are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. But this is just a party, a sex party, so enjoy yourself.
Who have we got here this evening?
Helen's here, and Barbara.
She's nice.
Oh, and there's Faye. No charge. She only does it in her spare time. She's really a vet.
Even the madam is amazed by how easily she can order her clients around.
Madam, they want to know how much.
What for?
Digging the garden.
The slaves. I thought it was free.
Oh, madam, they want to know how much you want for letting them dig the garden.
They've got to work much harder, or I won't accept a penny.
Sorry, Mistress Christine.
It's hard to get good help these days. Just like in real life, the madam's clients testified in her defense. And here, a retired war hero conducts the press on a tour of the sinful premises.
Here, catering strictly for the tastes of the older gentlemen. Here is the lounge where clients relax with a bridge roll and a gin and tonic before going with the lady of their choice, thus undermining the moral fabric of the nation.
You get a taste there of how profoundly middle-class the whole operation was, with sex treated like any other commodity. I thought Personal Services was an absolutely fascinating movie for two reasons. First, because of the way it goes into the details of running a successful bordello, and secondly, because of the performance of Julie Walters as the madam. She's tough in this movie. You may remember her as a British actress nominated for an Oscar for Educating Rita, and what she does with this role is interesting. She doesn't go for cheap laughs or easy sentiment. She's not the hooker with a heart of gold. She shows a tough, working-class English woman who finds a market and supplies it. This movie is really about commerce more than about sex.
Well, I also want to commend Julie Walters for doing something quite unusual, which is the fact that when you have an actress who's very popular in a nice role, the last thing you expect to see her do for her mainstream audience is suddenly play a madam, and not comically, as you point out. So this film, really, in her behavior and speech, she challenges her audience that enjoyed Educating Rita. That will be challenging. Second, we reviewed a film called Working Women a few weeks ago. About Working Girls, about New York Madam Bordello. And we gave it positive review. You know, I sort of feel a little bit embarrassed because this is so much of a better film than that it makes Working Girls not seem as good as I thought it was.
Well, this is a very interesting film and a very British film in terms of the whole clientele she has. In England, where this woman is so famous, she's known as the luncheon voucher madam because you know, over there you get a job and they give you a luncheon voucher. You're supposed to spend it at the local tea shop. They spend it for tea and crumpets.
Yeah, they had a good time, it looks like.
And two more thumbs up for Personal Services, the hard-boiled drama about England's best-known madam.